Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am Molinda Jae here, and I just want to start off and say Happy New Year to everyone who is tuning in to this video. And I seen it about a couple hours ago. However, I needed some time to look over to see what the heck is going on because and it's about the football player who is in critical condition, or let's see, I'm reading this stuff on Twitter and it looks like it's being updated possibly every hour. Um, from the latest, his vitals are back to normal and they have put him to sleep to put a breathing tube down his throat, and they are currently running tests, and that was as of an hour ago. And this is in regards to Mr. Damar Hamlin, and he is a safety from the Buffalo Bills, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. Now, we're on my Twitter account, y'all. So, let's start from here. Someone said had posted, here is Damar Hamlin bio from the Bills media guide, and of course we can read along about how great this young man is, and also why we keep him and his family in our thoughts tonight. So we're going to take a look here. So he is his birthday is on March 24th. He was born on March 24th, 1998, and right now he is 24. Looks like the birthplace was McKees Rocks, Pennsylvania. And let's see, he graduated from Pittsburgh Central Catholic, and of course Pittsburgh is where he had attended school. Pittsburgh, possibly this may be a team, or it may be the college that he went to. I think it was Pitts. Go back to the Twitter page. He got drafted in 2021 as the sixth round in the draft pick. So 2021, that was not too long ago. So his shouts out, it is the first fumble of his career in the fourth quarter versus the New York Jets in 12/11/2022. So that was just last year. Recorded career high 12 total tackles at the in New York, and that was November 6, 2022. He recorded his first share of a sack at Miami in September of 2020, and his first participation in a sack in 17 career games. He also appeared in 14 games during his rookie season in 2021. Made his NFL debut in Pittsburgh on September 12th, 2021, appearing on special teams. So he was on the special teams as he did his NFL debut. And in 46 games at Pittsburgh, recorded 275 tackles, 10 tackles for loss, 6 interceptions, 21 passes defense, and 1 fumble recovery. He also played and started in 10 games in 2020, leading the Pits in tackle 67. So I'm assuming he had 67 tackles as a total, and pass breakups was 7 in amount of pass breakups. Also collected 3.5 TFLs and 2 interceptions. He also earned all ACC second team honors fall in 2020, honored as the ACC co-defense back of the week for his performance in the Panthers win over Virginia Tech. and that was November of 2020, where he compiled a game high 11 tackles against the Hokies, if I'm not mistaken. The Hokies. I apologize if I got that name wrong. When his within his first and 10, Mr. Hamlin was selected by the Bills in the 6th round, 212th overall of the 2021 NFL draft. He previously spent 2016 through 2020 seasons at Pittsburgh. So he was on the Pittsburgh team before he went to the Buffalo Bills. And where he earned all ACC second team honors following the 2020 season. He joins CB, so I'm assuming that's center back, Dane Jackson as the second Panther defense back drafted by the Bills in as many years. And if you haven't heard, using his platform for good, reminiscing on his journey, Hamlin decided that he wanted to use his platform to give back to others and created the Chasing M's Foundation. His first program was a toy drive in 2020. He also raised money on GoFundMe to purchase and donate toys to Kelly and Nina's daycare center in his hometown of McKees Rocks, Pennsylvania. And also within the statement, quote, the idea popped in my head right after Clemson week. Hamlin told the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, it sparked a thought in my head, but I actually couldn't do anything until after my eligibility was done as far as GoFundMe and all that. Let's see. So it's been a solid week and half of preparation for the toy drive. This was all able to happen off that short amount of time. That just goes to show that the support that the town, the city, and all of Pitt's fans and the University of Pittsburgh, everyone that grew up watching me and knew my story personally and have been a part of it, that is just a testament to how much they support me. So that is very excellent of him. Shouts out to him for doing that. Okay. As far as his personal life, he is the son of Mario and Nina Hamlin, has one brother, and he has earned his bachelor's degree in communications from Pittsburgh. So, okay, so he graduated from University of Pittsburgh. And then there was another image within this profile, and it says, if you haven't heard, Chasing Millions. So this is his foundation, Chasing M's. In addition to Chasing M's Foundation, Hamlin also has a clothing brand named Chasing M's. Chasing M stands for Chasing Millions. And according to the brand's website, it is for those who have a dream and pursue it. It is for those who want something more and can't settle to be average. Hamlin also has donated clothes from his brand to his area high school in Pittsburgh, Stowe Rocks, and will continue to use it to grow his platform and increase the people that he can reach. Far as like the Stampede, his favorite athlete is Daryl Reeves. His favorite movie is ATL. His nickname is D Ham. Favorite food is wings. First job growing up was he worked for his family cleaning business at the age of 12. And his favorite TV show is $1 Million Worth of Game podcast on YouTube. So shouts out to them. And also favorite ice cream flavor is cookies and cream. And lastly, his dream vacation spot is Dubai. And so this is just a quick analysis of getting to know Mr. Hamlin. He is the safety of the Buffalo Bills. And as most of you all have seen already of the tragic incident that happened on field as the Buffalo Bills were playing the Cincinnati Bengals. And it was a good call for the cancellation or the suspension of the game. It got suspended around 10 p.m. with no word on if and will it resume. NFLPA released a statement, and this was 2 hours ago. It says the NFLPA and everyone in our community is praying for Damar Hamlin. We have been in touch with the Bills and Bengals players and with the NFL. The only thing that matters at this moment is the Damar's health and well-being. And so it says Damar Hamlin is in critical collapses on the field, hospitalized in critical condition as the Bills Bengals postpone. Okay. And it says within the article, this is from ESPN.com. It says in Cincinnati, the game was happening in Cincinnati. They already are back. The Bills, they're already back to their town. But it says the Bills safety, Damar Hamlin, collapse on the field, was administered CPR. And from what I read, they ran CPR for him for 8 minutes, and that is a long time. Of course, every minute counts, but that's a long time. And then was taken by the ambulance to a local hospital where he's in critical condition. According to the NFL, which postponed the game between Buffalo and the Cincinnati Bills on Monday night, so which is tonight, and there's like a couple minutes before Tuesday morning. In a chilling scene that grounded to a halt, the showdown between the two of the best NFL teams, CPR was administered to Hamlin on the field for multiple minutes after he collapsed following a play in the first quarter. He received oxygen, according to the ESPN broadcast, as he was placed in the ambulance and taken off the field some 16 minutes after he collapsed and driven to the University of Cincinnati Medical Center. Hamlin received immediate medical attention on the field by the team, independent medical staff, and local paramedics, the league said in a statement. He was then transported to a local hospital where he's in critical condition. Our thoughts are with Damar and the Buffalo Bills. We will provide more information as it becomes available. The NFL has been in constant communication with the NFL Players Association, which is the statement that I had read on that Twitter account from them, which is the agreement to postpone the game. Neither the University of Cincinnati Medical Center nor the Bills anticipated making any statements Monday night. Hamilton's agent, Ira Turner, said, "Please continue to pray for Damar and his family. We currently have no update at this time. We will ask that you keep the family in your prayers." The injury took place after Hamlin tackled wide receiver T. Higgins and quickly got up afterward. Hamlin then abruptly collapsed, with athletic trainers coming to help immediately. A stretcher then was brought on the field as athletes trainers protect his head. The entire Bills sideline surrounded Hamlin as he received care. Multiple Bills players were visibly in distress and comforting each other as he was being cared for by athletic trainers. Many players turned away from watching Hamlin in distress. And then of course you see the image of Buffalo Bills player Trey Davis White that is on the left, and Mitch Morris react after the teammate collapsed on the field during Monday night's game. And then furthermore, it says the first attempt to move Hamlin resulted in him being brought back down to the field, but he was ultimately placed into the ambulance, which left the stadium about 9:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and headed to the University of Cincinnati Medical Center. Hamlin's family came down from the stands to be with him, in the ambulance. After Hamlin exited the field, Bills players kneeled together in a circle, then returned to the sideline with defense heading back on the field to resume the play. Buffalo wide receiver Stephon Diggs called everyone over for a word. However, instead of resuming play, Bengals coach Zach Taylor walked over to the Bills' counterpart Sean McDermott and met with the game officials present. The decision was then made to temporarily pause the game, which the Bengals were leading 7-3, some 21 minutes after the injury. The NFL then announced a full postponement at about 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Some 90 minutes after kickoff, the league did not say when or if the game would be made up or resume. The NFLPA and everyone in our community is praying for Damar Hamlin. The union said in a statement that we've been in touch with the Bills and Bengals players with the NFL. The only thing that matters at this moment is his health and well-being. Diggs and Taylor were among those who went to the hospital later Monday night, while some fans gathered outside as well. Meanwhile, reaction came from across the sports world on social media, with the star Bills quarterback Josh Allen among those praying, asking for prayers, and Higgins sending his own to Hamlin and his family. And as you can see, there's tweets here from the quarterback Josh Allen and the teammate and also the other player Higgins. Okay. Furthermore, it says the majority of the Bills team remained at Paycor Stadium well into Monday night. It was immediately known if it would travel back to Buffalo later. Hamlin was selected in the 6th round of 2021 NFL draft of the Pits, with the Bills taking him with the number 212 overall pick. Okay. He has been starting for the Bills this season in place of injured safety Micah Hyde, which is this individual here in this picture, who suffered a neck injury in week 2 and has been on injured reserve since. Hamlin entered Monday tied for the second most tackles on the team, 91 to be exact, and he has 1 forced fumble and 1.5 sacks this year, making 13 starts. Bill defense coordinator Leslie Frazier recently noted that Hamlin has developed over the course of the season, including stepping up more as a vocal leader and improving as a tackler, with a lot thrown on his plate quickly after he had to step in for Hyde. And of course, this is Micah Hyde in the picture, and also sending some healing energy to Mr. Micah as well. Full recovery and healing energy to Mr. Micah Hyde. Also in that same week, game 2 against the Tennessee Titans, in which Hyde was hurt, Hamlin's close friend and former college mate Bills cornerback Dane Jackson was taken off the field with a neck injury. Jackson missed 1 game. Hamlin has a foundation, which is Chasing M's, that I mentioned earlier, or I may have just put that at the end of the video, that has been raising money for a toy drive. His stated goal was $2,500, but by late Monday night, it has surged to more than $1.2 million in donations. That is, it reached the $1 million goal. Okay, even though he had a $2,500 goal for the toy drive, Chasing M's, the manifestation of it all. Come on now. One of the nation's top cornerbacks in the class of 2016 out of McKees Rocks, Pennsylvania, Hamlin chose to play for the Pitt over Ohio State and Penn State. He delivered, becoming a 3-year starter and one of the most reliable players on a defense that required much from him at the safety position. In his final season at Pitt in 2020, Hamlin was a second team All ACC selection, leading the Panthers with 67 tackles and 7 pass breakups. After Hamlin was drafted, Pitt coach Pat Narduzzi told WGRZ TV, he's got that heart. He's got the leadership. I mean, our entire defense revolved around him. Damar will go up there, show his skills off. I think he is so versatile, end quote. And that is the end of the article. ESPN's Coley, Harvey, and Ben Baby contribute to this report. And of course, let's all continue to extend our well wishes, a speedy recovery, some love and light and healing energy to not only to Damar Hamlin, but also his team player Micah Hyde, and of course his family as well, because it really takes a lot. It affects your mental as you begin to get into that recovery, especially when you're in your prime. All right. So with that being said, I thank you all for tuning in to this video. And again, sending my healing and recovery, love and light energy to the Hamlin family and Mr. Micah Hyde, for a speedy recovery. And always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself, so you can heal thyself. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.